Heavenly Father, we just thank you for this time. We thank you for this day. We thank you for this food. We thank you for this moment. For you have made it, and we shall rejoice and be glad in it, and bless the cooks. In Jesus' name, amen. That's it.
All right.
Let me tell y'all something. First of all, I wish y'all was here to get some of this delicious.
So good.
I mean, we got everything here. We've got clams. We've got shrimp. We got corn. We got potatoes. We got broccoli. Dungeness crab, snow crab, blue claw crab, lemons. Whatever you want, we got it.
Oh my God.
This is so good.
It is.
So,
The smell, Mo.
the smell and the taste. But you know, we got a dipper. Make sure you get your dip.
Oh my God.
Look at this clam. Right here. You just take it and get it in the shell like this and go.
That sounds so good.
Tastes so good.
It really does.
Tell me about all munchies. What's all munchies about?
All munchies. Well, as you can tell, the name is food. Munchies,
Yeah.
But it has a more deeper meaning. It's more, so pretty much is a willing mind, new construction, healing internally, exploring strengths.
Wait a minute. Say that again.
A willing mind, under new construction, healing internally, exploring strengths.
That's a woman that knows what she's talking about. Wow. Let me tell you, this is the first time I've been on a truck, a food truck.
Really?
I've never been on a food truck. Everybody's been saying, you should get a food truck. You should get a food. My brother had a food truck.
No.
Chef John.
Oh. And you never got on this truck?
He was in Myrtle Beach.
Oh, okay.
And he did exceptionally well.
Girl.
But I've never made it to a food truck. No.
Well, this is your first, but it won't be your last.
I had fun on that food truck.
I did too.
Oh, I
I'm
was
not
in
gonna
my
lie.
element. Oh my goodness. I was in the, girl. I was like, okay, bring it over here. Bring it over here. Bring it over here. Bring it. Broccoli's up.
It was like you already knew what you were doing.
I knew what I was doing. You would have thought I've been on a food truck many times.
Right where we belong.
Oh my goodness. It's so sweet.
You love me some Stella's corn. I know. Nice and juicy.
Where did you get this corn from?
Stella's corn.
Listen.
Stella's farm on in Berlin.
Listen to me. No, I'm serious. I told you. I stopped eating corn. I don't eat corn that much. I love corn, broccoli, and potatoes. Bloopers and blunders. We need that broccoli.
Joke.
I didn't think I was going to touch this corn. Stella, as you getting a shout out. Oh, I've never tasted any.
It's really good. It is really, really nice and sweet. Lumpy. I love how the kernels just pop in your mouth with the juiciness.
Wait a minute, this one. The mukbang people. What you call them, the mukbangs?
Yeah.
I will become a mukbang person with this corn. I'll be like this, look.
It is really good. It really is.
And it goes, but you know, they do something to this. You know.
I like this corn, but your grips.
It marries it. No, I'm very serious. Listen.
It really does.
When you say I do, yes I do. Kiss the bride. Stella, I don't know who you are.
Buttery.
I'm gonna come visit your farm. I'm back to eating corn only because, and I mean that. Stella,
It's really good.
I don't do the corn. I hope she can show you this. Do you know Stella people? Well, they need to know that I don't eat corn. I'm GRIPPS Gourmet. This marries so well. You didn't have to do much with the. So you had this with this corn before.
That's why I say it's like, oh my God. It's really good, and I love corn. But the sweet and saltiness to it.
Most corn is hard. It's grainy, hard to get through. This is like light, fluffy, airy, pops in your mouth. Like, where are they located?
Right in Berlin.
My family must know about those corn. But my family is in Berlin.
Oh, they definitely gotta know.
Dungeness. So now tell me more about, because like All right, now, you got, listen, the land out here that she has is beautiful. Backyard's beautiful.
Sorry.
Look at all that. Girl, you got to dip that, hold that up and show that. See? That's why we call it the grips. See how it's gripping that? That's why we call it the grips. Don't take much. Don't take much for the grips. It's just there. Did you catch it? Did it grip you? Look. It's just there. Y'all don't even understand that half of it. I couldn't wait till today. I was watching all these other videos and I was getting so hungry watching those videos.
I'm just excited.
I was
I'm eating it right now.
And I was like, I told my husband, I said, I want some crabs tonight. He said, babe, aren't you going to meet Lonnie tomorrow? I said, yeah.
But I want them now.
I want them now. I said, you know, I'm
have
going
you
to
like
wait.
that after sending me that video? I said, man.
Oh, the video, yes. That's what made me start wanting to eat, watching the other mukbangers. They were eating them crabs and eating all that stuff. But I'm telling you, I think what you have with All Munchies, where you talk about many different things in life, I think that's awesome because nowadays, people need to talk. Look at this script, y'all. This is crazy. Look. Well, you crabs are deep to yourself, I'll tell you that. You don't need to know.
That is for sure.
You don't need to know. This grips has gripped itself to everything.
They sure enough has.
Let me tell y'all this. Y'all never saw me eat crabs, so y'all gonna see me for the first time. Not just eating crabs, eating crab, corn, broccoli, potatoes, clams. I mean, a little bit of everything. Like, it's just so much stuff in here. Like, we got, where is it? Like, there's so much. Like, what's going on in here? Look at this. Who does that? Yes, we do. This corn is amazing.
Well, I'm glad you liked it.
I don't like it. I love it.
Yeah, Stella's corn always has been
I was like,
one.
okay, I see the corn. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to eat any of that. No, I'm serious. Stella got me back. Stella, you got my groove back. I knew she was going to laugh. She laughs at me. Any little thing I say is funny.
I love her.
She laughs so hard.
And your
Stella.
personality is so, it's so catching. I love it.
Thank you.
I love it.
Stella, I got my groove back. Yes, indeed. Which brings me back to how we met. We met,
I know. Yes.
on a film set in production.
How long ago was that?
That was probably about 10 years ago.
Wow.
Because Malaysia's 19 now. My daughter's 19. And
There's no way.
oh, 10 years? Yeah, it had to be. Does it seem like this? She graduated. Like, I remember when I brought her to Belinda's house, she was probably like 8. So she's 19 now. So about 8 or 9 years. Like, it's been a while. That's where we met. We reconnected again. But you were always a good person. From the door, we hit it off.
Yeah.
We did from the door.
I noticed your character from the door.
And we kept in touch. And then when I found out you made all, I was like, what is this? She never told me that she made, I mean, gosh, you should see. And she runs from it. She makes all these fabulous desserts.
You good? You're like, I don't think we fit.
I thought I was going to just devour this.
Oh my God.
Like,
I know, we're so hungry. Just like, and the smell. You gotta tell me, where does the grips come from? How did that get started?
the grips came about when I was 16 years old.
Wow.
16 years old. And I never could deviate from this mixture. I've tried many, if not all.
Wow. 16.
Yeah, it's very interesting. So when people hear me talk about it, the grips, I talk about the grips. Grips, this is what we're eating with.
Yeah, this is just what
When people talk about the grips, some people think I'm new. I just came out. I've been doing these grips for a long time. I got it I started actually in California, meaning when I first came out with it. People ask, where do you get the name GRIPPS? The name GRIPPS comes actually from my husband.
Really?
When we first met, he said, I don't really eat seafood like that. I said, you don't? He said, no, not really. He said, I eat fish, a lot of fish. I said, well, let me, cook you some seafood. So I cooked some fish. I did Dungeness crabs. I didn't have the blue color, of course, because I'm in California. I had Dungeness and I had snow crab. And I had some fish, greens, and rice, potatoes, broccoli, and corn. I made all that. And I put it all like this. Spread it all out in this bucket, and I poured all this GRIPPS over it. And he said, wow. He said, this sauce, butter, whatever it is, it's really good. He said, you should call it GRIPPS because it really does grip through the shell.
Right, wow.
He said, it really does. He said, it grips through the shell. He said, you should call it GRIPPS with 2 P's. I said, grip with 2 P's, yeah, because he said it grips your food.
I love it.
And GRIPPS we are today.
I
had already been to the chemist to know what would work, what wouldn't work, and the temperature, and all that other stuff, and what needed. I went through all that, and so then that's what I did. Gotta let people know that GRIPPS is not just for seafood, because so many people, I equate seafood because I love seafood. So I'm always talking about the clams, the mussels, the shrimp, the crabs, the fish. But it goes on veal, it goes on steak, it goes on potatoes, it goes on vegetables. It goes on everything.
Right.
Croissants.
I love it.
Eggs. Corn. Grits.
Grits, really?
Yeah.
Oh my
It just
goodness.
goes on everything.
Wow. Whatever
And
you
it
just wanna
and
bring
it
on.
and it just adds flavor. And it's a flavor that I cannot touch. It's a recipe that I cannot touch. I've tried.
The flavors are amazing.
They're their own.
Yeah. It's the smell matches the flavor. You ever go into a place and if it smells the way, if it tastes the way it smells,
I know it's going to be good. Yes.
And this is the
You've
smell.
become fond of the GRIPPS.
I love
I
the
noticed
GRIPPS.
that.
I love the GRIPPS.
Thank
I do.
you.
I really do. It's just, it infuses the food really well. So yeah, I talk about it all the time. That's why we had to get
together to do this.
a little bit of
And we're going to
everything.
we're going to show so many other ways that, with the GRIPPS and what you do, infuse it. Because you cook a lot of different meals yourself. Like,
I do.
Let's talk about some of the meals that you cook. Like, you cook different stuff.
And I just pretty much cook what I like, what I enjoy.
But what's your culture? What is your culture?
I think that's going to have to be another
Another
session because
because
that's
you cook a lot of different stuff.
I'm a little bit of everything.
See, and that's how you cook.
Pretty much. Yeah.
That's how you cook.
Yeah. I love all types of food. As long as it has a good flavor to it, it's just eating it. If I go to a restaurant, I'm like, okay, I could do this at home.
Yeah, I do the same thing. I do the same thing. I'm like, and I tell people all the time, save your money.
Right.
And what better person to handle your food than you? Especially nowadays, you really have to be careful. I'm not saying don't go out and have dinner and have a good time.
No,
nothing wrong with that. We can't say that. We can't live like that. But a lot of times people just go out to dinner and they eat out all the time. Stay home with your family and cook a really nice meal. Something nice.
That's what I try to teach my kids.
Yeah.
Cook.
Get a menu together.
Yeah.
This is what we're going to cook. This is what we're going to have, and cook.
Absolutely.
How do those people eat all their food when I watched them one of the videos? They're just eating. Like, I thought I was going to be able to do that today. I can't do that. This is so much food.
It ain't gonna go to waste, that's for sure.
We know that, but just how you just. Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, look at all this.
I know it
so
was
much.
It was really good.
That's so good, right?
Yeah.
And the flavors caught everything. You got the corn, and the potatoes, and the broccoli.
That's what makes me want to keep going. Because it's
gosh.
just like the flavors are amazing. I'm a big fan of garlic, and
Me
I
too. You can smell it.
I can taste.
I love garlic. I love it. I even tell people just crush your garlic down and put some in there. Just do. GRIPPS is the base. Like, it's a base, but yet it's a finisher. But while it's the base, you still can add little things that you want to add to it.
I don't care where it's at. I don't care what store it's in. Where we gotta try everything. I need to try the GRIPPS.
You did.
And my husband's like, all right, I'll go run in. I think it went within the first week because I was just trying it with different things.
You did. You kept saying, Mo,
Yeah.
I've tried this with so many different things, and I've been cooking because you cook.
Oh my gosh, with the steak, the tuna steak.
Yes. Yes. You turned me onto the tuna steak. You turned me onto the tuna steak.
Oh my god!
I always thought tuna steak was fishy smelling, like, ew, I don't want that.
And that's my thing. Like I said, I'm not a seafood person, but tuna,
so you said, but that tuna takes it to another level.
Oh, it does. And then incorporating the grits to it. I haven't tried the salmon.
Oh my gosh, you haven't tried the salmon?
No,
well, you need to do yourself a favor. Well, look, I didn't bring. I brought your extra one, but we used it.
I know. That's
you
right.
You need to try it with the salmon. You really.
That's
do.
for sure. Well, that's gonna be another episode.
That's another episode with the salmon. Yeah. Let's do that with some asparagus.
I love some asparagus
and some potatoes or some rice.
Yeah, for sure. I love me some rice.
Yeah. Well, there you go. So the salmon, the rice. I mean, you probably make all different types of fancy rice.
I just stick to white rice, yellow rice, and beans.
I love yellow rice.
Or yellow rice and pigeon peas. But that's pretty much it. I'll stick to that, and that's it. Okay. I think rice goes pretty much with a lot of things.
It does. It does. But you'll love it with that, with the salmon and the asparagus. Steamed asparagus up.
I love asparagus. I could eat the asparagus alone, especially with this dip.
Man, you're done. Look, I'm telling you, I had to refill mine back up again. But that corn is amazing.
I love it because it actually gives it, like, that sweet salty that
it does. It does.
Yeah.
It does. But Stella's does. Not a corn. No, I will come.
No.
But do they sell this corn all year round?
No, they actually stop.
They
actually stop in November.
Oh,
they stop the. I try to pick up and try to freeze it.
How's it work?
And it's not as fresh as like it'll come out to like that rubbery hard, and it's that's where I like the freshness to it. So every year
we buy this all through the summer.
All throughout the whole summer.
Well, I have to get this all through the summer because I didn't think I need my family to taste that corn. Because I'm telling you, I stopped buying corn. But it's a natural sweet. Like it's really got a really nice flavor.
It is.
And it does complement the grips.
Yeah. In the middle of the summer, the kernels you're saying that's not corn. That's not corn. That's not even normal because you see
that wasn't normal
clumpiness to the kernel. When you peel it, you're like, it's just beautiful. They're soft.
Yeah, it's like what do they got some kind of scientific thing going on? How they're doing this thing? No, seriously, because that's too good.
No, I know.
That tastes like corn I grew up. That's really good.
The daughters are now running the farm because it originally, the dad was the one who pretty much.
Well, I'd like to know their secret. Well, you can't know.
I know, but hey,
it goes with
it just works.
It does.
It works. But I said I
was wondering because I've had other corn, and you must have been familiar with the taste of it because I watched you, and you were quick to know like you're doing this with the grips. I've done some corn with the grips, and the corn was so tough and so rubbery that it couldn't even. Grips normally grabs to everything, but it was just so rough and so tough that it just wouldn't grab it right. This right here, you just tossed it and it wrapped the flavor. That was it.
A nice little sweater around there.
You know what? I think it's a little secret to that sweetness.
We need to work, that's for sure.
Now, what we gonna do with all this food?
Man.
Because this is a lot of food. I am super full. We want to know what you guys think. Tell us how you enjoyed the video. Tell us about all this feast.
What would you like to see next?
We're here.
What would you like to have us talk about?
Yeah.
A little bit of everything.
Everything.
So, like, share, and subscribe.
So, what's our next meal? We gotta cook something else with the grips.
I think,
and with all munchies.
That I think that steak sounds pretty good.
What about the pop-up shop? We didn't talk about the pop-up shop.
Oh,
pop-up shop, pop-up shop.
Yes.
Who wants to see a pop-up shop? With grips,
I do.
All munchies.
I know I do.
You're gonna have some fabulous food. I'm telling you guys.
Yeah.
Listen, just gotta let us know.
Absolutely.
Comment. Comment in the. What do they say?
Description below.
In the description below.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Like, share, and subscribe. You gotta say that. That's gotta be from the beginning.
Absolutely.
Make sure you like, share, and subscribe this video and comment below. I'm learning this thing. I'm ready to go for a ride.
Right.
Let's go.